Hi, this is Shannon from West Memphis, Arkansas. I'm here this evening to talk to you about, is your communication lacking? Communication is the problem for many people and many organizations. This problem is important. It might cost you your relationship, or it may cost you even your job. Are you able to know the difference between a spoken word and words that are spoken through the body language? You can say one thing and mean something totally different. Relationships and careers are failing daily, while perception is the number one cause of not hearing verbal communication but not understanding the nonverbal communication. An example, if Tim says to Shannon, do you like Sarah? And I say, well, yeah. Tim would say, Shannon, your nonverbal communication is not telling me that you really care for her. One can help by learning that nonverbal communication speaks louder than verbal communication. In this scenario, if you are not hearing what is not spoken, such as seeing that Shannon is rolling her eyes, she is looking around and acting as if she just saw something that really disgusted her, but really all she was asked was a question. After hearing my speech on nonverbal communications, you will be able to understand that whatever you hear verbally is not always what is being said. Nonverbal communication is mostly believed over verbal communication. Why? Actions speak louder than words. Nonverbal communication is all other messages other than words. Verbal cues and nonverbal cues equals the message to the receiver. It expresses status, control, and power. According to many statistics of our today, 55% of a person's body language is what's actually speaking. 7% is the verbal, and 38% is the tone, how you speak to somebody. If I say, Shannon, of course my emotions are going to start stirring around because fear just set inside me. But if somebody says, hey Shannon, how was your day? And I say, oh great. You feel the compassion, you feel the love, and you're in smooth sailing. Non-verbal communication primary means of communications is your emotions. How you feel, how you're feeling when they express things. Are you hiding them inside? Are you saying, hey, I really like her, but inside you're thinking, oh, I can't stand her. The most important thing in communication is hearing what is not being said. By a person's facial expressions, body language, it will tell a story, even if the person's speaking. Nonverbal communication conveys more information than verbal information. Nonverbal communication is made up of gestures, of eye contact, facial expressions, body language, and your tone of voice. All of these elements have a deeper meaning and intention to your words. Proximity demonstrates aggression, which is your fear, your facial expressions, your conversations, whether you're sitting up straight, shows that you have confidence. Communication with others, with your friends and media type communications, speaking to crowds. All of these things show your verbal and nonverbal communication. Next time you feel your relationship or career is in jeopardy, reflect back on how you can carry yourself. Walk and talk with confidence, with power, with authority. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Speak it in truth, because if you don't, your emotions are going to be showing on the outside. People are going to be taking you and perceiving you in a whole different way. You're going to be sending the receiver the wrong perception. If you lack in communication as well as anything else that we do, you have to apply it to your daily life. You have to be aware of how you're acting, what you're saying, how you're feeling. Apply this application each day, and each day you will personally grow in becoming a better communicator, whether it's verbally or non-verbally. Just remember that non-verbal communication is 55% of the language that the receiver will receive. Thank you all for coming out this evening. I hope you enjoyed your evening.